Content disclaimer: the views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. What's up, family? What's up, family? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, man. Okay, look. We had a great webinar today. Those who missed it, you still have the option to pay for it and watch the recording. It was very educational, applied numerovation. Tonight, for a brief moment, we're gonna speak about my brother and his new movie. Once he comes on, we will do that. Wait for Master Mo to get on Instagram, and we'll talk about the new movie that's coming out. They got a new movie called Blood Mix coming out, and it's going to be a red carpet affair. It's going to be a red carpet affair. So if you're in New York, they got a great movie coming out. It's a martial arts / love / all kinds of different things. It's called Blood Mix. And here's the flyer, just in case. Here's the flyer. So I'm waiting for my brother to come on. Waiting for my brother to come on from 52 Blocks Federation. It's going to be in Harlem at the AMC Magic Johnson Theater, October 30th in Harlem, New York. The red carpet is 6 p.m. Showtime is at 7 p.m. So you want to be in the building if you can. Waiting for the star and the producer of the show to come on up. And that's the man in the middle, the brother that's choking out somebody right now in that movie. It's called Blood Mix. It's going to be in theaters October 30th at in Harlem at Magic Johnson Theater. Okay, so wait for the brother to come on, and let me see if I can send him a request or add him on. Hopefully, can't add him. For some reason I can't add him on, so oh no, I did send it to him. I was able to send it to him. I sent it to both his, so hopefully he can come on. Waiting for the brother to come on. Yeah, we had a great workshop today, a great webinar today, and tomorrow, God Power is going to start at 10 o'clock. So yeah, I'm waiting for the brother to come on. And today's webinar was called Applied Numerovation, how to apply it. Yeah, it's called Applied Numerovation. So hopefully our brother could come on so we could talk about his new movie that's coming up. What's up? I'm waiting for him to come on so I sent him the links. So hopefully he can come on. Yeah, greetings, people. Greetings. Glad y'all came on. Glad y'all are coming on. I'm waiting for Master Mo to come in from Blood Mix movie. I'm trying to tell him Okay, I see he's made a request, so let's bring him in. Let's bring our brother in. Hopefully he can make it in. Oh,
Us, what's going on, man?
I can't see. Your face is covered up. I don't know why. You got your fingers over it? Okay, there you go. You're coming up. I think you're trying to. I don't know what you're doing. You got to push it. Turn it the other way. Turn it the other way. Yeah, you're sideways. You're sideways, brother. There you go. There you go.
Hey, man, I got my wife punching buttons. My daughter's punching buttons on the other side. I don't know, man. I told you I wasn't good with the IG, but I'm here.
Hey, that's a good thing. You're here. Well, I was showing people the new film. I was showing people what it is, what you got coming out October the 30th. You got now tell people about the new Blood Mix film that's coming up, brother. The red carpet affair. Tell them about it.
The red carpet for Blood Mix will be in Harlem at the AMC Theater. The red carpet's at 6 o'clock. The showtime is at 7. The red carpet is at 6 o'clock. We were going to have the red carpet out on the street. I got the permits to do that. We've been having beautiful weather in New York, but Monday's not going to be as nice. So I'm just going to do it inside and not show off so much.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that I can't make it out there, but I know it's going to be a beautiful affair, man.
I'm sorry too, man. I got all the heavy hitters. I got James Smalls going to be there. I got Willie Walker. I got Sinetta coming out. And I don't have my brother, King Simon, in the house. But we good.
I'm in Georgia doing my thing. Big up to your wife and the family, your daughter, and everybody, man. And I know. Now, how long did it take you to make this movie?
It took us. We actually did some beginning of the movie, shot a couple of scenes, and then the next year we shot it. But then we were ready before COVID, and then COVID came and knocked us out the box for 3 years. Now we got the union strike.
Oh man, yes, that's right.
We can't. So I couldn't get sound. I can't get color. So I had to do sound and color on my own. And I had to get permission to actually show the movie. You know,
wow.
Because they didn't want you on the strike. Wow. So
that's right.
We were actually supposed to do this my wife and I, we decided to do this. She's a producer, executive producer. And we said we were going to do this in June.
Yes.
So I had this beautiful African kente cloth suit made in Ghana. I couldn't wait to wear it, right? And then
of course
the strike happened. So I waited July, then August, then September. But by hook or crook, I am wearing my summertime outfit, and I won't have any socks on either. Don't judge me, people. I'm gonna wear some suede shoes my wife bought me, and with no socks on. I don't care. That was
she got you some blue suede shoes?
She got me some burgundy suede shoes. I love those shoes.
I know. That's beautiful.
So
that's right.
So we had to do this before the winter set in.
Yeah, you definitely had to do that. Well, tell the audience your premise, the premise behind this movie that you got coming in. Don't tell the whole movie, but tell the premise behind the movie.
Well, I absolutely love Highlander movies like that, right?
Me too.
So the army comes in, they rape the wife, they kill the daughter, they imprison the son, and finally the protagonist goes, Odin, they have defiled my family. Please, let me live forever so I can destroy the evil ones. Right? How many movies have we seen like that?
Yeah, we grew up on them movies.
We grew up on those movies. So I said, as much nonsense, BS. Can I say a curse word?
Yeah. We on IG.
As much shit as black people have been through, how come we ain't never made a deal?
Exactly.
Why we ain't call on the African god, Ogun?
Yes, right.
That's the
That's
premise.
right.
So the mother comes in as a slave, and she's 10 years old. By the time she's 13, even though this is not in the movie, as a writer, you have to write a backstory to every character.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, somebody tried to call me. Yeah, I got you now. Yeah.
So as you come in at 13 years old, now most slave movies you see, what do you see? You always see the young teenage girl being led to what? The big house.
Yes, that's right.
And you know why she's being led to the big house?
Of course, that's right.
Even the guy, my last name, the guy Bethia, that son of a gun. His name is Bethia, and he had 3 sons. And they traditionally had intercourse with all the women on the plantation. That was a tradition.
Oh, wow.
So the daughter, his mother, obviously was part of that tradition. Right. So what happened with the character, she tried to put a protection spell to protect him.
Yes.
Right? Because he didn't come out as mulatto as some of the other kids. So she tried to give him a protection spell. And she prayed for 40 years to Ogun. But what Ogun did was made him into an immortal. So blood mix is because of his, like most African Americans, we're mixed. We still carry the name. We carry the names of the slave masters, the Johnsons, the Wolves. If your name is McGillicuddy, or your name is Mayweather or Leary, that means you were Irish. And the Irishmen, we all know, they were the overseers on the plantation. Am I not right?
That's right. That's right.
You know, I know the history, brother, because I trained under Dr. Leonard Jeffries.
Yeah.
I trained under Dr. Clark.
Right.
I trained under Ben, Dr. Ben.
That's right.
Professor Smalls.
The
so you
Sons
know,
of Africa.
I always knew the history because I've been around heavy hitters.
That's right.
So the history is factual, and she prayed for 40 years for her son to be protected. But Ogun not only protected him, but made him into an immortal. So he goes on, there's a lot of martial arts involved. I'm introducing, and you're a martial artist. You know, if you think about Aikido, Steven Seagal introduced Aikido to the world.
Yep.
Van Damme introduced kickboxing. Bruce Lee introduced Kung Fu to the world. But the black man's martial arts is the 52 blocks. And this will be, be the first movie in this lineage, Knocking and Kicking, Virginia Shuffle, Carolina Chaos, Stato, Comstock, Jailhouse Rock, and now the 52 blocks. So that lineage of the 52 blocks, if you go on YouTube right now, you see more dudes, especially white dudes, they're all doing skull and bones. You see that now, right?
Yes.
On the cover of Black Belt magazine. You see it, right? You're like, what? You ain't never seen them move like that before. But this is the first movie where the 52 blocks is getting its credit. The 52 blocks is the premier martial arts system in that movie. So you're gonna see a lot of 52s. You're gonna see a little jiu-jitsu, stuff like that, but it's going to be entertaining. And the story, I think, you're going to love the story. Yeah. It doesn't bash you over the head, and the day before Halloween is very appropriate.
Right.
So guys are going to be dressing up like some of the characters in the movie.
Now, family, it's happening on October the 30th, and it's the red carpet affair is at 6 p.m. Showtime starts at 7 p.m. Make sure you're going out to the Magic Johnson's Theater. It's a black-owned and operated theater. You know what it is? AMC Theater. Make sure you're going out. This is the new movie that he got coming out called Blood Mix, but it's dealing with our own ancestry, not only spiritual ancestry, but also dealing with our martial arts and the ancestry of our martial arts, also dealing with the 52 blocks. So y'all make sure y'all go out there and support him. Now, I know you got, I remember one of the movies you showed me, the late, great Isaac Hayes was in your movie one time. I remember that.
Yeah,
The Empty Hands. Yes, I seen that movie. And I know you got something. Is that the one you got up on Tubi, right? That's the one you got up on Tubi?
I had it on Hulu for a minute, then it went to Tubi, and then I have Love, Sex, and Kung Fu on. Love, Sex, and Kung Fu on as well.
What made you as a martial artist? Because I've noticed that Fred the Hammer, of course, Williamson used to direct and do his own and produce his own stuff. All the great those. Yeah. So what made you want to get into that? Also producing your own movies and all that kind of stuff too. What led you to that?
Well, people don't know I went to school for theater. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to go to performing arts, but I didn't go to performing arts because they didn't have a basketball team. I was a basketball player. So
right.
I went to a regular high school that had a basketball team, and when I got into college, of course, I wrote and directed because the kind of stories that they were telling were not stories that I felt were relevant to me. So,
right.
Of course, we had to do Shakespeare and all that kind of stuff, all that training. So I did that, and I minored in film. And it's funny, I actually got in the movie business through the martial arts by being Wesley Snipes' bodyguard.
Right. I remember. Right.
That's how I got in the movie business. But then when I was fighting Jet Li in the one, they wanted me to be the transporter. But what happened, unfortunately for me, there was a guy on the set named Jason Statham, who was an unknown actor at the time, but this was his big breakout. And he's an athlete, great martial artist.
Yeah.
BMW were the people that were producing. So BMW didn't want to go with this.
Right.
So then I was out. So when
I
came back home, I told Isaac Hayes what happened. Isaac Hayes was my private student.
Yes.
So I told Isaac Hayes what happened. He said, Mahalio, you're a writer. Do your own movie. So he inspired me to just go. That's what they did in the 70s. Now, as a kid, especially in the wintertime, I spent my weekends in the theater. My uncle would drop us off at 12 o'clock and come back and get us at maybe 4, 6 o'clock. He was the ultimate babysitter. He was the best babysitter. He would give us money for candy. Sometimes we got that fried chicken. We snuck that fried chicken in because in those days, they checked your bag. We snuck that fried chicken in. He tipped the dude at the door so we could sneak the fried chicken in. And we got our little fried chicken in. And we stayed that time, you used to see one movie after the other.
Right.
And we stayed and watched movies all day. So I've always been that person.
Yes. So going forward now that you're featuring films now and doing what you got to do. What's the next level for our brother Professor Master Mo with all the movies and the productions that you're going to be building? What's the next level for you, my brother?
I'm doing another film called Two to the Head.
Two to the Head.
Right after it, and we have a company out in Tampa. My wife and I'll be teaching how to do stunt work, teaching acting, which I have all the qualifications to do. I'm retired from teaching martial arts. I'm only teaching martial arts for seminars and stuff like that. Right. I have about 3 scripts of movies that people are asking me to actually do. So that's been kind of good. They want me to be a director on some films. They want me to do some other stuff. So I'll be taking my talents out for the other folks as well.
Like, are you going to do any documentaries or anything like that?
You know what? I try to tell people I might try, but documentaries is a whole nother training.
Yes,
those guys are different. I'm not going to fake like I know how to do a doc book. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some people have asked me to do documentaries. I'm not going to fake like I know how to do them. You know, the only thing I know is you get nice lighting, get a couple of people to sit down and tell you whatever stories need to be told. So yeah. I'm proud of the journey, brother. I've known you for many years, man, in and out of the martial arts. And today is a birthday of our dear brother who passed on, Professor Gatlin, Marvin Gatlin. Today is his birthday, and he invented the toy, and I got it. I got the old toy that he gave me years ago in the '90s. People like him, who was also very good at photography. Who's your photo director? Who does the photography for you? And because I respect people that does photography, because I knew Spike Lee's brother David doing photography back in the day when we was working with Anthony X-Men Security. I was on that movie set. Who does the photography and for you on your set? I have a friend, J.D. Murphy.
Okay,
He's been doing photography for me. Well, you can see the pictures in the movie. You saw my photos. They're always outstanding.
Right.
And he does a lot of that. And back in the day when I was doing security, there was a guy, a friend of mine, who was actually a club promoter who's become an incredible photographer. His name is Gavin. And Gavin will be doing some photos. See, he took all those photos.
Right.
All these photos.
Right.
Except
those photos right there.
Yeah, the girl was taken, and she is holding up a white power sign. And look at her cap. Her cap is what? It's red.
It's red.
What does that mean?
Red.
Who wears the red cap?
Red. Who wears the red cap?
When you see white folks wearing the red cap, it's Make America Great.
You mean the MAGA? Yes, the MAGA caps. Yes, the MAGA. That's right.
Hollywood. These are the things that Hollywood won't let you discuss.
Right.
Independent filmmaker, you can do stories and tell things that Hollywood doesn't even either touch or know about.
Oh, so you're putting the symbolism in it too. That's good. Okay, you bring it to because that's how we learn, through symbolism, trauma, and repetition. Very good. Interesting. Okay, got it. That's powerful. I'm proud of that. I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, I see the cards. You're dropping the cards. I see a lot. Yes.
52 cards in the air right there.
Yeah, 52 cards. I'm looking at. I'm like, wait a minute.
Symbolism.
Yes, a lot of symbolism.
Is it a mask, man? Because we all wear these different masks.
Yes. Family, I gotta check out this movie, man. This is gonna be powerful. How long is it gonna be in the Magic Johnson Theater? Just for that night, or you're going y'all on the road?
Red carpet, man. And there's an after party, but the after party's booked.
Okay.
There's an after party, and it's a red carpet. I think that a lot of people have not got an opportunity, because I've been to Hollywood and back. I know how you do a red carpet. So it's going to be not somebody, just some sign in the background, but it's going to be professional photographers taking pictures. People are going to be interviewed. I'm honoring some of the great martial artists and giving people a chance to take pictures with Sam McGee.
Sam, good.
Yeah, Sam McGee, Lamar Thornton, J.B. LaPuppet. What would I do without those guys? And, on the level that those guys are on and the level that they put me on, I have to acknowledge them. And one of my dreams is to have them at my premiere and pictures being taken of them. I was talking to one of my teachers, Little John Davis. And
Oh yes.
Okay.
One of the.
I didn't say. If I'd have said Soke, you would have got it.
Okay, well, I knew Little John. Once you said Little John, because that's family.
And no knock against Michael Jai White, but when I watched Blood and Bones, I saw a lot of Little John Davis moves, So you had the fancy Taekwondo kicks, but his grappling, his throws, when he threw my man on the ground, locked him up, got him in the dragon tail, and broke his arm, that's Little John.
That's Little John. Yes, but
asked Little John about it. Little John said, "Yeah, I'm his teacher."
Yeah, no, that's I know Michael bigged them up a few times.
But you know, he wanted to be acknowledged at that.
Of course,
point.
That's true.
And
that is true.
Guys, you know, they need to get their flowers now, and
that is true.
I want to acknowledge them, and I want to tell people, yo, this is an opportunity to take a picture behind the greats. Yeah, I can't give these guys awards. They give out awards.
Yes.
They don't need awards. They don't need all that, but they need us to know that we love them. And what they've done for us.
Yes, because the last time I seen that such a major gathering, I know you was there. It was at the Wesley Snipes Masters of the Martial Arts.
I won the fight stuff, man. I was the first.
Yeah, I was there. I was there.
Be a single fight between me and Shabazz.
Shabazz, right?
They had all these other fights, but I was the title fight.
Right, that's right. I was there.
That's how I became Wesley Snipes' bodyguard.
Yeah, they can say because you wasn't his bodyguard there. Because I remember taking a picture with him and my children, and I was taking a picture with a lot of grandmasters. Because I was sitting next to Master Professor Dr. Powell and the puppet before they passed on. And Cofield came over and said, sent us. I was like, whoa! I'm in the midst of in there, me and Chris Muhammad, Professor Chris. Because and Ron Duncan was there too. Yeah, the late great, all of them was there, man. A lot of them, everybody was.
And Steve Muhammad was Wesley Snipes' bodyguard at that time.
Yeah. At that time, yes, Steve Muhammad was his bodyguard. I remember that.
Bodyguard after.
Yes. Have you ever spoken to Steve? When last you spoken to him?
I went to some crazy event in Atlanta with some dude named made himself a doctor. You know, martial arts are crazy people. Dr. Holyfield.
You said so. Oh, that's when you came to town, and I was out of town, right? I was out of town.
I went to the he had it at the New Black Wall Street.
New Black Wall Street, yeah. I'm not too far from there. My house is not too far from there.
He told me, I'm gonna make you a doctor. I said, doctor? I said, under who? What accreditation? Accreditation by Nachi karate. So I can't accept that.
See, I'm not gonna go there with you because I know when y'all back in the day, y'all used to step to people in the dojo.
You know I did. I would step to you back in the day. You couldn't tell me.
It's not about that. It's not about that tonight, sir. We're not gonna. Let's not go there.
Minute, man. So,
I know, bro. I know, but you know.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
I couldn't come back to you and say, yeah. I'm Dr. So-and-so now, and I've got a doctrine or PhD, I don't know what he calls it, in martial arts. And you go, under who? What school did you go to? What's your
Dr.
He was a fucking nut. You know? And it was supposed to be a grandmaster, and all he did was talk about himself for 3 hours.
Damn.
And then he had these women get up, and these women, they're all middle-aged women. They probably look good back in the day, but you know, you're 45 now, ma. You know, and he had these middle-aged women, and he gave them names. He called them Sapphire, and I'm not lying. This one is
you lying.
I'm embarrassed. My wife is there, and she knows it's BS. I'm embarrassed. Nighthawk. other one, Vanilla Ice. and he said that they were special agents. I'm not lying. I said, I went all the way out here. Luckily, my daughter was graduating from nursing school, which is why I went out. But imagine
of course.
if I flew out there for that shit. He called me Sapphire. This was Vanilla Ice. He had the bald head. He had a pinky ring.
Hey, stop. Now you need to write a movie and a comedy around that.
I said, when I say nigga, I mean on purpose. This nigga just pimped us. He got us on some Jim Jones shit. He got us to drink that Kool-Aid. I've been doing martial arts all my life.
Yes.
I've been around
the
greatest. I got 5 black belts. I was Taekwondo with S. Henry Cho. You know who he is? I was Shotokan Karate with Reno Morales and Thomas the Puppet. You know who he is? Yo, I took V-Jitsu. I'm on the top with V-Jitsu under Grandmaster Professor V. I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with Renzo Gracie. I ain't a sucker. And he had people, I'm going to leave it like this, but this is fine. He had the woman who was the announcer, she said, will anybody want to make a testimonial about Dr. Holyfield? White girl gets up. I just want to say that Dr. Holyfield is one of the greatest people that I know in my life. What? And then the other guy gets up here. I love Dr. Holyfield. Dr. Holyfield is, dude, this is not your award ceremony. He's the worst host I've ever seen in my life. And a charlatan. So
my God.
That's why we didn't hook up in Atlanta, because you would have had a story to tell, man.
I know, I was out of town. I know you was in town, but I remember you said you was coming, and I said I'll be out of town. I was heading to Florida for that weekend. That's why. So
I'm gonna start at school, and you're gonna be special agent King Simon.
Simon Templar. You got to use.
We're gonna give you a code name. Simon Says.
Yo, family, I'm not gonna stay on long with my brother, but you gotta support his movie at the AMC Magic Johnson Theater in Money Making Manhattan, Harlem, of course. Over there, October 30th, right the day before Halloween. So don't worry about no eggs. Ain't no eggs being thrown. Not at this seminar. They're gonna whoop your backside if you try that. I'm telling you right now, the red carpet affair is at 6 p.m. and then showtime starts at 7. It's called Blood Mix, and I'm talking to the producer and the star and everything. He's the executive producer and star. This man is a powerful brother. Master Mo, Professor Mahalia Bhatia is in the building. Man, brother, I want to thank you, Mary.
Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed.
Let's go.
It's the numerovational session with King Simon. Text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And get my books on Amazon now.